Hey folks, Micah McGee here. You've seen us make sausage before, but today we're going to do it completely different. We've always done large batches, which as you see we have a lot here. We always eat it up pretty quick, but we're getting kind of tired of the same thing all the time, so we're going to make a bunch of quick, little small batches of different varieties, and we're going to taste, we're going to compare, and we're going to try a bunch of stuff. Let's get with it. I'm wanting to do some sage-based sausage. Breakfast sausage. I've got Legs brand sausage seasoning. That's what I always have used in the past, and it's a good foundation. But I've also got Camp Dog season, which is a Cajun seasoning, and it is some good stuff. We're going to try it. I want to see if Camp Dog goes well with these two items. I'm going to do some with just sage, some with the legs. Camp Dog is super, and I've got a deal that I'll make you on this. Stick with the video and I'll tell you how you can get 15% off a Camp Dog seasoning. All right, in the first batch, I'm gonna do strictly Camp Dog and sage, and we're gonna see how that tastes. I'm gonna grind this through twice, and we're gonna throw it in a skillet. Camp Dog is not high in sodium, which is very good for a lot of people, so keep that in mind. But when you make your sausage, you're going to want to add some salt to the Camp Dog. So that's what I'm doing now, and we'll see how it tastes. All right, Matthew is going to take this patty. He's going to fry it now, and we're going to try it out. All right, we're going to try our mixture of Legs brand sausage seasoning and Camp Dog right now. I was talking with Todd down at the Reap What You Sow channel, and he loves to mix the Camp Dog with the Legs brand. So I'm going to try that out. I'm not going to put sage in it at this point. I'm going to see what it tastes like plain. I'm going to put some sage in it here in a minute. Let's get to grinding this. All right, Matt's going to take and fry some of this, and we'll do a side-by-side comparison. Okay. While he's cooking this, I'll talk to you a second about Camp Dog seasoning. All right, what we're using today is Camp Dog. It's a mild blend called non-typical, and for a Cajun, mild is very non-typical. If you use a northern blend, mild would be typical, but no, we're dealing with Cajuns here. If you would like to get some Camp Dog seasoning and try it out for yourself, I've got a way that you can get 15% off your purchase. This is not the only thing Camp Dog sells. He sells quite a few different ones. He sells some that's a little more spicy. He sells hot sauce. He sells fish fry, hush puppy. You name it, he's got it in there. So drop down into the comments if you'd like. I'm going to pin it at the head of the comments how you can get 15% off. All right, guys, we're going to try this out before we do our second batch. This is the first. This is the second. So this here has legs in it. This here is strictly Camp Dog and sage. So grab some, let's try it out. Camp Dog and sage. I want to hear y'all's thoughts.
Good.
That is good. Perfect amount of salt. The flavor, it's not overly strong with sage, but of course, if you know, sage takes a while to soak in, so it might get stronger with time, but perfect. And the seasoning, of course, it's not hot. We didn't add hot pepper to it, but it's perfect. All right, guys, let's try this other. That's really good too. Sorry, Dave. Here. By the time we get done doing all these taste tests, they might not gobble it up so fast, but right now they're eating it. And we just got done eating, but it is that good. Between the two, which is your favorite? I want to hear the truth.
Second.
The second? I think the second is probably going to be our favorite. It just has a very deep resonating flavor that just is hard to beat. Hard to beat. And we went very heavy with Camp Dog and with Legs brand. I did not add extra salt because Legs brand has a lot of salt in it. Let's get on over here. We're going to try some Very interesting stuff now. All right, on this next one, I'm gonna do something very strange. I'm gonna go heavy on the paprika. I'm gonna put in a bunch of white pepper, and I'm gonna put in a bunch of fennel seed. And with that, I'm gonna also throw in a touch of camp dog and legs just to give it that flavor with the salt. I want to reiterate something I've said on every sausage video, and that is have your fat and your meat very cold. If you don't, it'll smear and that won't be good. All right, on this next batch that we're going to compare with the fennel and paprika, we're going to compare it with a sugar, ginger, turmeric blend with camp dog as well. So the brown sugar is going to give it that what do you call it? Crystallization, I guess you call it. This is actually a very unrefined sugar called sucanat. Now we're going to throw in some turmeric. I'm not going to go real heavy on it. I'm going to go more heavy on the ginger. And of course we're going to throw in camp dog and salt. This is pink Himalayan salt. It's got the sugar, so I'm going to throw the salt to it as well. All right, we're going to grind this through twice, fry it up, and we're going to try those two side by side. All right, right here we have the paprika and the fennel. Right here we have the ginger and the sugar. Let's try, which one do y'all want to try first? Let's try the paprika and the fennel first. Go ahead. It's not that great. It tastes just like hamburger. just let that sit. All right, let's try the sugar. It's a little better, but it's still not there. It still tastes like burger, don't it? Tastes like hamburger. So, I'm saying that may work. We might throw in those flavors, but we're going to have to throw in a lot more camp dog or legs or both. You think? Yeah. Y'all finish that up. I'm going to get to work. All right, we're going to make 2 more batches, a little bit larger batches. Now that we know kind of what we want, I'm going to go all in. We are not holding back. I'm going to do this first batch with primarily camp dog. And I'm going to do this batch with primarily legs. We kind of got tired of primarily legs brand, and you can't blame somebody. We've made over 150 pounds of it already this year. And so you can't blame people for getting a little bit tired of it after that much eating. So that's really the basis for our changing it up. There's nothing wrong with changing it up. Now, these are both fairly mild, so we're going to throw some hot peppers in this. Not enough to make it hot, just enough to make it right. All right, folks, this is the last of our test. This is going to be Legs brand. This is going to be camp dog. Let's try out this Legs brand. It's steaming right now, so be careful. Oh, it's hot. Careful, you can burn yourself. It's a little spicier since I put the pepper in. Not too spicy, you know. All right, I'm gonna cut the camp dog up. This is camp dog with all the other spices, but not legs. And no, I didn't measure a thing. If you drop down the comments and say, what's measurements on that stuff, I have no idea. You can see what I did, but I can't really tell you any measurements. Camp dog, it's smoking too. Be careful. It smells good. Oh man. That is where it's at right there, boys. I think I like Cajun sausage better than any sausage I ever ate in my life. That's unbelievable. Now, if you've watched this far into the video, you're a minority, but I'll tell you, here is how you get your 15% discount with Camp Dog. Drop down into the comments and hit that link that I provide. Go over there and buy you some. There's a promo code, and the promo code is McGee, M-C-G-I-E, all capital letters. You will get 15% off, and you will not be sorry that you tried it, because I'm telling you, that's the best stuff I've ever ate in my life. Let me cut that up for you guys. They're going to town on it. They aren't going to leave me any. That was 6 different varieties, and the last was definitely not the least. It was the best. Now we've got about 4 gallons of sausage to eat and about 4 1-gallon Ziploc bags of burger for my wife. She just told me yesterday she wanted burgers, so now she's got it. So sometimes things work out even though you don't try for them to. Even a blind hog will find an acorn every once in a while. Don't laugh, Frank. I mean, I've come up on so many acorns, they don't even think I'm a blind hog anymore. Drop down there and hit a thumbs up if you think I'm still a blind hog. I'll probably get 1,000 thumbs up on that one. Well, folks, we appreciate you, but that's all we've got for you today. We hope you have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.